Dear students, in this unit we will talk about the origin of vascular plants. As you are aware that there are two types of plants, vascular plants as well as non-vascular plants. So vascular plants or tracheophytes are those plants which, unlike bryophytes who are non-vascular plants, they possess some special vascular tissues for the transport of nutrition as well as water. Those vascular tissues which transport water from roots to the other parts of plants are known as xylem, while the one which transport nutrients from the leaves or upper part of the plants to the other parts of plants is known as phloem. So the presence of these two vascular tissues make them different from the non-vascular plants such as bryophytes. Now, because of absence of these vascular tissues, bryophytes could not grow large in size because they did not have very effective vascular tissues to transport water and nutrients. After possessing these vascular tissues, vascular plants, they increase in size, and there was a huge variety. A large number of different plants they arose from as a result of presence of these vascular tissues. Now, when we talk about the evolutionary history and origin of vascular plants, you can see here that when plants originated for the first time, then we can see that out of this lineage, green plants were the main one which successfully adapted the land environment. And out of these green plants, when we separate the red algae and some charophytes and chlorophytes like green algae, out of these green algae, the land plants which truly successfully colonized the land, they were successful in occupying this lineage. After that, we see some diversification or some deviation from the main lineage by the mosses, liverworts, and hornworts. They were the plants. They had no vascular tissues, so they diverted from the main lineage of these plants which have colonized successfully on the land. Then we can see that only vascular plants remained successful. When we talk about the vascular plants, again there was divergence. Some ferns, horsetails, these are known as pteridophytes. They diverted their lineage, and the most successful of among they remain the seed plants. Now, seeds plants these days, they are occupying successfully different ecosystems, different habitats on land. They are of two types. One are gymnosperms and the other are flowering plants or angiosperms. So gymnosperms are the one who have naked seeds. Further lectures, we will go into the detail of these two different lineages. But the important thing is that when botanists extensively studied the evolution of plants, especially the evolution of leaves as the main organ for photosynthesis in these plants, then they came across two basic types of leaves, microphylls and megaphylls. They evolved independently of each other. Now, when we talk about the microphylls, they have a single vascular stand. You can find many grasses. Their leaves is microphyll leaves. They probably evolved from the small projecting extensions of the stem tissues. They are not very big. They are not very wide. They look like a very small part of the stem. So they developed independently. When we talk about the megaphylls or the large leaf plants, they evolved from the stem branches that gradually filled in with additional tissues, which is known as webbing of tissues, to form most leaves as we know them today. So most of the trees, large trees you can find, they have megaphyll leaves. recent evidences that suggest that these megaphylls evolved over a 40 million years period in the late Paleozoic era in response to a gradual decline in the level of atmospheric carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, in the beginning, this land was rich in carbon dioxide, but with the passage of time, the history saw the decline in the level of carbon dioxide. So as a result, megaphyll or broad leaves were evolved with the presence of stomata in them, which helped them in effectively exchange the gases and absorb carbon dioxide effectively. Now, phylogenetic and fossil evidences support bryophytes as a paraphyletic group. Thus, as we have seen in that diagram, that the main lineage was the vascular plants, which originated from bryophytes. And among all living vascular plants, lycophytes, they represent the first diverging lineage that include ferns and other free sporing vascular plants. They make up a separate clade. This is also called monilophytes, and they are the sisters of seed plants. So as a whole, the most successful plant, which are angiosperms and gymnosperms, they were the most successful of the lineage of origin of plants.